Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Wilfred. So in my last video, I said I would be playing Diablo 4 Season 5, which I did. But it didn't last, and I would like to share my reflection with you on why I don't think it lasts. Well, actually I played for I played for one day, and I play for another day, which you see the video here. On one side is Diablo 4, the Helltide. On the other side is Grim Dawn, a game that I continue to play, which I find it pretty fun as well. And I've been thinking why it doesn't work for me anymore for Diablo 4. Now, seasonal journey is not new to me. I always enjoy starting afresh, like in Diablo 3. I've done it many seasons, so those of you who has followed my channel in the past would have remember I did a lot of video on the Diablo 3, Challenge Rift, whatever, Rift in general, some guides here and there, which I really enjoy doing. But why doesn't this work for me in Diablo 4? And I think it all comes down to the message I've been saying all the time in the past, is that Diablo 4 is more like a World of Warcraft online kind of game, rather than a true Diablo game that I've played in the past. And by that I mean things getting a little bit more lesser action, right? The town get a lot bigger, beautiful of course. You tend to experience a different town, different layout. You have to get to different places. Sometimes you have to go up the slope or down the stairs, whatsoever. And it's great as an open world. I mean, people like the kind of thing. If you play World of Warcraft, you know what I mean. But I enjoy things that are a little bit more action oriented, like you jump into a rift and then you come out, the vendor is just right next to you, do a bit of salvaging here and there, and then try to craft very easy, just right in the middle is your stash and so on. So everything just confined to the area. Same as last epoch as well. I mean, last epoch really worked for me because same as for Monolith, right? You bring up a map, go into that Monolith, play the action all throughout. After you complete, you come back up, and then you can just do inventory management right there. All the vendor that you need just right next to you, right? You don't need to go anywhere else, and that's quick, right? Then you can jump back to action again, action again. So I think that is probably one of the reasons why Diablo 4 overall design doesn't work for me. Is the whole online kind of like a concept of it. Everything is on a timer. I was playing Helltide. It was quite fun, and after that, it just disappeared. I wish I've seen the clock myself, but I kind of ignore the clock somehow. And you have to wait for 5 minutes, another kind of Helltide will come, and then meanwhile world boss may spawn, then Legion may spawn, and so on. And so I don't think that really worked for me anymore in terms of the online aspect of it. I mean, they always add something interesting to it. I think in the past we don't get to play Helltide so early, and but now because they allow us to play Helltide earlier, I think back then, a couple of seasons ago, Helltide was kind of fun because it was the kind of like end things that you do. Same as last season, I think the pit was fun. But nowadays people are saying that, well, with the new season kind of a game mode, the pit doesn't seem so appetizing anymore, which I'm pretty sure one day they will lower the requirement for the pit until you can actually get in at level 1, just like Diablo can get in the Rift on level 1 as well. Not sure. I mean, just my speculation. But you know what I mean, right? There are a lot of things that seems exciting in the past but become boring quite fast, and it's kind of a lot alarming, right? And I used to love Helltide a lot, but now I find it really kind of boring. Say, oh no, yet another Helltide, yet another chasing the same thing again and again. So that is how I felt. Maybe that's not what kind of like worked for me. And even for Diablo 3, right, when most of the time I level to 70 myself. I just enjoy the kind of leveling as well. I got to pick the different kind of build to experiment with the gear I have, and I can safely carry myself all the way to the level cap, right? I can't say the same for the Diablo 4 as well. If I just anyhow do what I like, I think chances are it will get difficult when you get to world tier 3 and 4. Things getting a little bit more dicey. You have to optimize yourself to go for a certain build, and it's not as easy as you can as D3. You can just kind of play around with all this skill and so on. Even last epoch is kind of like straightforward. You can wipe more the or the skill again, get back the XP, that's fine, but you can just pick other things and try out, see whether it works or not. Diablo 4 is just somehow find it a little bit either too simplistic or too tedious into like Paragon board that has a lot of attribute, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's just an attribute, right? To path into something. But anyway, so that was my thought about the Diablo 4. So now I actually play a sorcerer in D4, and it's a class that I have not played before. And if that doesn't excite me to play D4, then I don't think Spiritborn, which is a brand new DLC coming up with a new class, would excite me either. So yeah, I mean, I guess that Revelation is kind of good. I can possibly skip that Spiritborn until I really find that, okay, Diablo 4 is my cup of tea. I'm not sure when, but meanwhile, I don't really think so. But okay, so I've gone back to playing Grim Dawn, and because I rolled so many classes in Grim Dawn to experiment the dual classing of all the combo, so I also play a sorcerer there, and it took me a while to get back to where I was, because it's pretty complex game, and I figure out all the builds myself as well. So I need to reconnect with my younger self and say, okay, what decision have you made in the past, and why did I made that decision in the past? But I mean, it was fun. This clip that you see on the Grim Dawn is actually one of the roguelike dungeon. You have to craft a key in order to open the dungeon, and inside the dungeon there are of course a lot of good loot as well as the quest objective. But if your character get defeated and that's game over, you have to start from the beginning of the entrance to the roguelike dungeon as well. And the cool thing about Grim Dawn, I must say, yeah, it is challenging, right? Sometimes it get a little bit scary on what's happening. It's almost like a semi-hardcore kind of thing, right? You don't want to get defeated inside the dungeon. But you can still by and large use your own build idea and still can progress quite a fair bit, even all the way to the end if you wish to. Maybe it's just not as easy, but it's very doable, unlike say other games. So I enjoy Grim Dawn. I intend to continue playing it, and if I can get the rest of my couple character to the level 100, I'll be really happy. I'm waiting for the new DLC to be out, and that's the reason why I want to experience all the masteries, if you follow my Grim Dawn videos. So I'm getting there. Maybe I should get my sorcerer to 100, we'll see. And once the new mastery is out, I think sometime later on this year, I will do another lucky draw kind of thing again to pick what mastery to kind of combine that new mastery with and play with that. And since I've already played all the mastery, not all the classes because there will be insanely a lot, but at least I've experimented all the masteries, so I'm happy to get that. But anyway, do let me know in the comment box below if you enjoy playing Diablo 4 and or Grim Dawn. Let me know why, and do you see something I don't? Maybe D4 is really, really good in Season 5. I just don't seem to get over the Helltide and no again kind of thing. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.